Blue Star High Secondary School video classes for 10th standard mathematics. Today we are going to see exercise 7.5 1 marks in mensuration. Question number 1. The curved surface area of a right circular cone of height 15 cm and base diameter 16 cm is option 1 60 pi centimeter square, option 2 68 pi centimeter square, option 3 120 pi centimeter square, option 4 136 pi centimeter square. So here h is equal to 15 centimeter, r is equal to 8 centimeter, L is equal to root of h square plus r square, which is equal to 15 square plus 8 square, which is equal to 225 plus 64 is equal to root 289 is equal to 17. Then CSA of a cone, that is curved surface of a cone, is equal to pi r L, which is equal to pi into 8 into 17, which is equal to 136 pi centimeter square. So the correct option is option 4. The answer is 136 pi centimeter square. Question number 2. If two solid hemispheres of same base radius or units are joined together along their bases, then curved surface area of this new solid is option 1 4 pi r square square units, option 2 6 pi r square square units, option 3 3 pi r square square units, option 4 8 pi r square square units. So CSA of a new solid is equal to CSA of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square square units. So the correct option is option 1 4 pi r square square units. Question number 3. The height of a right circular cone whose radius is 5 cm and slant height is 13 cm will be option 1 12 cm, option 2 10 cm, option 3 13 cm, option 4 5 cm. So here r is equal to 5 cm, L is equal to 13 cm. So h is equal to root of L square minus R square, which is equal to root of L square is 13. So 13 square is 169 minus R square is 25, which is equal to root 44 is equal to 12 centimeter. So the correct option is option 1 and the answer is 12 centimeter. Question number 4. If the radius of the base of a right circular cylinder is halved keeping the same height, then the ratio of the volume of the cylinder thus obtained to the volume of original cylinder is option 1 1:2, option 2 1:4, option 3 1:6 and option 4 1:8. So volume of new cylinder by volume of old cylinder, which is equal to pi capital R square h divided by pi small r square h, where capital R is equal to small r by 2, which is equal to pi h gets cancelled. So capital R square by R square, which is equal to R by 2 the whole square by R square, which is equal to R square by 4 into 1 by R square. So R square gets cancelled, you get 1 by 4. So the correct option is option 2. The answer is 1:4. Question number 5. The total surface area of a cylinder whose radius is 1 by 3 of its height is option 1 9 pi h square by 8 square units, option 2 24 pi h square square units, option 3 8 pi h square by 9 square units, option 4 56 pi h square by 9 square units. Therefore, total surface of area of a cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into h plus r, where r is equal to 1 by 3 of h. which is equal to 2 pi into h by 3 into h plus h by 3, which is equal to 2 pi h by 3 into 4h by 3, which is equal to 8 pi h square by 3. 8 pi h square by 9 square units. So therefore the correct option is option 3, 8 pi h square by 9 square units. Question number 6. In a hollow cylinder, the sum of the external and internal radii is 14 cm and the width is 4 cm. If its height is 20 cm, then the volume of the material in it is option 1, 5600 pi centimeter cube, option 2, 1120 pi centimeter cube, option 3, 56 pi centimeter cube, and option 4, 3600 pi centimeter cube. Capital R plus R is equal to 14 centimeter because the sum of external and internal radius is given. Then W is equal to capital R minus small r is equal to 4 centimeter, that is the width. Then height h is equal to 20 centimeter. Volume of hollow cylinder is equal to pi h into capital R square minus small r square, which is equal to pi h into capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r, because we split it in the form of a square minus b square is nothing but a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to pi into 20 into 14 into 4, which is equal to 1120 pi centimeter cube. So the correct option is option 2 and the answer is 1120 pi centimeter cube. Question number 7. If the radius of the base of a cone is tripled and the height is doubled, the volume is option 1, made 6 times, option 2, made 18 times, option 3, made 12 times, option 4, unchanged. So R is equal to 3R because radius of the base of a cone is tripled. So R is equal to 3R and height is doubled. So H is equal to 2H. So volume of the new cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi R square H, which is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 3R the whole square into 2H, which is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 9R square into 2H, which is equal to 18 into 1 by 3 pi R square H. So the correct option is option 2. It made 18 times. Question number 8. The total surface area of a hemisphere is how much times the square of its radius? Option 1, pi. Option 2, 4 pi. Option 3, 3 pi. Option 4, 2 pi. The total surface area of the hemisphere is equal to 3 pi r square, which is equal to 3 pi into square of its radius, which is equal to 3 pi into times of r square. Therefore, the correct option is option 3, 3 pi. Question number 9. A solid sphere of radius x centimeter is melted and cast into a shape of solid cone of same radius. The height of the cone is option 1, 3x centimeter, option 2, x centimeter, option 3, 4x centimeter, option 4, 2x centimeter. So radius r is equal to x. Volume of the sphere is equal to volume of the cone. So volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, which is implies 4 by 3 pi x cube, which is equal to 1 by 3 pi x square h. So h is equal to 4 by 3 pi x cube into 3 by pi x square, which is equal to 4x, because pi gets cancelled, x square gets cancelled, so you get remaining x, then 3 gets cancelled, you get 4x. So the correct option is option 3 and the answer is 4x centimeter. Question number 10. A frustum of a right circular cone is of height 16 cm with radii of its ends as 8 cm and 20 cm. Then the volume of the frustum is option 1 3328 pi centimeter cube, option 2 3228 pi centimeter cube, option 3 3240 pi centimeter cube, option 4 3340 pi centimeter cube. So h is equal to 16 centimeter, capital R is equal to 20 centimeter, small r is equal to 8 centimeter. Volume of the frustum is equal to 1 by 3 pi h into capital R square plus small r square plus capital R into small r, which is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 16 into 20 square plus 8 square plus 20 into 8, which is equal to 1 by 3 pi into 16 into 400 plus 64 plus 160, which is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 16 into 624, which is equal to 3328 pi centimeter cube. So the correct option is option 2, option 1 3328 pi centimeter cube. Question number 11. A shuttlecock used for playing badminton has the shape of the combination of option 1 a cylinder and a sphere, option 2 a hemisphere and a cone, option 3 a sphere and a cone, option 4 a frustum of a cone and a hemisphere. We already know about it. The correct option is option 4 frustum of a cone and a hemisphere. Question number 12. A spherical ball of radius r1 units is melted to make 8 new identical balls, each of radius r2 units. Then r1 is to r2 is option 1 2 is to 1, option 2 1 is to 2, option 3 4 is to 1 and option 4 1 is to 4. So volume of the sphere is equal to 8 times of volume of new identical spheres, because balls is in the shape of sphere. Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r1 cube, which is equal to 8 into 4 by 3 pi r2 cube. So r1 cube by r2 cube is equal to 8 by 1, because 4 by 3 pi gets cancelled, which is equal to 2 cube by 1 cube. So r1 by r2 or r1 is to r2 is equal to 2 is to 1. So the correct option is option 1. The answer is 2 is to 1. Question number 13. The volume in centimeter cube of the greatest sphere that can be cut off from a cylindrical log of wood of base radius 1 centimeter and height 5 centimeter is option 1 4 by 3 pi, option 2 10 by 3 pi, option 3 5 pi, option 4 20 by 3 pi. So here r is equal to 1 centimeter, h is equal to 5 centimeter. Volume of sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 4 by 3 pi into 1 cube, which is equal to 4 by 3 pi. So the correct option is option 1 4 by 3 pi. Question number 14. The height and radius of the cone of which the frustum is a part are h1 units and r1 units respectively. Height of the frustum is h2 units and radius of the smaller base is r2 units. If h2 is to h1 is equal to r2 is to r1, then option 1, 1 is to 3, option 2, 1 is to 2, option 3, 2 is to 1, option 4, 3 is to 1. AD is equal to H1, BD is equal to H2, AB is equal to H1 minus H2, DE is equal to R1, BC is equal to R2. Given H2 is to H1 is equal to 1 is to 2, which is implies H1 by H2 is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, a triangle ABC is congruent to a triangle ADE. So, AB by AD is equal to BC by DE, which is implies H1 minus H2 by H1, which is equal to R2 by R1. Therefore, H1 minus H2 is 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, which is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to R2 by R1, which is implies R2 is to R1 is equal to 1 is to 2. So the correct option is option 2, 1 is to 2. Question number 15. The ratio of the volume of a cylinder, a cone and a sphere, if each has the same diameter and same height is option 1, 1 is to 2 is to 3, option 2, 2 is to 1 is to 3, option 3, 1 is to 3 is to 2, option 4, 3 is to 1 is to 2. So here ratio of the volume of a cylinder, cone, sphere is equal to pi r square into 2r is to 1 by 3 pi r square h is to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Since each of them has same diameter and same radius, so h is equal to 2r, which is equal to pi r square into 2r is to 1 by 3 pi r square into 2r is to 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 2 pi r cube is to 2 by 3 pi r cube is to 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 2 is to 2 by 3 is to 4 by 3, which is equal to 6 is to 2 is to 4, which is equal to 3 is to 1 is to 2. So the correct option is option 4. The correct answer is 3 is to 1 is to 2. For the 14th question, you doesn't have the diagram, so it is little bit difficult to understand the explanation. So for better understanding, you just see the figure. This is a cone and radius r1 and r2 and height h1, h2. So given h2 by h1 is equal to 1 by 2. So h2 by h1 is equal to r2 by r1, which is equal to 1 by 2. So r2 is to r1 is equal to 1 is to 2. That's all students. Up to this exercise 7.5, that is multiple choice question, is over. Next video we are going to see unit exercise 7. Thank you students. Have a nice day.